We going? Hi, this is Day Shift with Jeff Kober. I recently talked here about surrender, about letting go of my ideas of my own limited nature, letting go of my ideas of my own lack of deserving, what some would call uh, lack of self-love or low self-esteem. Self-esteem is this funny thing. When I really think about it, the only way that I can have any kind of self-esteem, low or otherwise, is to not be who and what I am. In order for me to look at myself and see myself as coming up short, I have to be out here someplace. And if I'm out here someplace, I am immediately in speculation. I am saying, if I were one of those people who has the capacity to judge, one of those people who's better than me, one of those people who raised me or who taught me in school or who broke up with me, if I were someone else, and whoever that someone else is, how would I see myself? And then what I'm looking at is the whole circus here, not just what I do and how I do it and how I am in the world, but also how it feels to be me and how it thinks to be me. Most of the thinking I have that I can call low self-esteem is based in me taking these feelings, making sense of them in here, and then telling myself a story about why I have these feelings and why I'll continue to have these feelings. And those stories are all something like, the feeling arises, it's a bad feeling. And I go into my thinking, or I'm still in my thinking. I go like, that feels bad. And the thoughts go, yeah, it feels bad. Of course it feels bad. You are bad. Here's how you're bad. And this, and this, and this, and this. It might be that thing I said last night, or last month, or last year, or that thing that I did when I was 5 years old. Bad, 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 bad. And then I build a case against myself so that when I jump out here to speculate on what this thing is worthy of, it's a foregone conclusion that it's worthy of nothing but punishment and despair and hopelessness. So why not have a cookie or another joint or a drink or something just to take the edge off, something just to allow a moment of grace, a moment of peace, a moment of comfort. We're not meant to live like that. We're meant to enjoy ourselves. We're meant to know that we are worthy of love and worthy of life and worthy of stepping forward into the unknown with the idea that there's a reason for us to be here. The whole idea of mindfulness is just get out of here and come back to here. Drop into the space within which all this happens, and then put our attention out into the world rather than in our thoughts about the world. Put our attention on each other, not in order to see how someone else is thinking about me, but in order to see how they're doing. And if we're having a moment of grace ourselves, to offer a sympathetic ear and to nod at the right time and say, God, yeah, I know. I was there just yesterday or just an hour ago, and now I'm not. That means everything. That means the world. So just go out and offer someone today The idea that they belong here and that their thoughts about themselves are made up whole cloth. It's far more valuable to be here and to do one right thing than to write the book on why I don't even have one right thing to do. I've read that book. It doesn't end well. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.